Hello and welcome everybody. I am Bonnie Bruder and you are watching the Ask Bonbon Show, real conversations about what matters most, where we bring you the people and the tools to create yourself. Today I am so excited to introduce you to our guest because she has some wisdom to share with you. If you are a business owner, if you have a product, if you have a service, you need to know what she has to say. And I'm most excited because what she does is, it was a mystery to me. I have been an entrepreneur for over a decade, and I'm someone that would take a course, read a book, and always try and implement things, and I could never get it right as far as SEO, online marketing. I just had no clue, so I would give up. And when I met this woman, she just totally demystifies the whole process and makes it simple and easy for you to be able to create an online presence. So I'm so excited to introduce everybody to Latisha Kenya Murray from Like a Celebrity NYC. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
So I feel like you're...
What a fabulous introduction. Thanks.
Well, I feel like you must be this rocket science genius. I mean, you literally have taken SEO and all of the online processes and made it super simple for people.
Yeah. I've kind of jumped headfirst into it because when I first started my business in 2008, SEO was something that I didn't want to come anywhere near it because it was such a monumental kind of a thing to kind of harness.
Yes.
But over the years, you know, the search engines have gotten a lot smarter, and it's a lot easier for small businesses to get noticed and get traction and really compete with national brands.
So how is that possible for someone watching? Because I know I'll do all the tutorials, I'll watch the videos, I'll buy some Google AdWords, and then I'm lost. So,
yeah.
So how, explain the process and how you work with people.
Even though, over the years, search engine optimization has been simplified, it still is a very complex topic that requires a lot of strategy when you are approaching it. Otherwise, it can go off the rails very quickly.
Yes.
Right? So when I'm working with my clients, specifically on search engine optimization, I always start with telling them that nobody will ever buy what they do not know about, hear about, or believe in.
Yes.
So it's really important that you do what you need. You do what's necessary to get your message out there in a big way. And the way that that happens is with content marketing.
Okay.
If you are not creating original content about your business, search engine optimization will never happen. You'll never get found on the search engines. Like, I like to say that search engine optimization is a lot like fishing.
Okay.
Right? So the content marketing, the content that you create for your business, it's kind of like the fish, the hooks that are in the water that's going to catch the fish. So the more content, the more hooks you have in the water, the more website traffic that you're going to get.
Interesting.
And that will end up leading ultimately to more sales.
Okay. So, and for people that might even be new and they're not familiar with content, is that like articles and press releases, that sort of thing?
Exactly. Content marketing, that term, it kind of confuses people.
Yes.
But when you hear the term content marketing, you should also hear blogs, videos, audiobooks, ebooks, webinars, press releases, white papers, infographics. It's anything, any type of creation or resource that you are putting out into the world that's going to let people know what you're doing, what you're about, industry, news, anything specific, anything of value that you want to give to your target audience. That's what content marketing is about. Content marketing equals value, sharing value.
Okay, so I know probably if you're a business owner like me, I'd be saying, okay, that sounds great, but now wait, one more thing, I have to write an article, I have to do this. But you actually provide the services for people, is that right?
Exactly. So in 2008, I started Like a Celebrity, and we are a full service digital marketing concierge. And we handle search engine optimization, social media support, as well as digital PR, right? Most of our clients tend to be life-enhancing service-based businesses.
Okay.
So they provide some type of value to the world in some way, shape, or form, whether that's making you feel better about yourself, making you feel more beautiful, helping you save time, money, helping you live a healthier life, right?
Okay.
But they typically don't have time to devise an online marketing strategy. They don't have time to tweet to media influencers. They don't have time to blog. And that's where my company comes in. We exist strictly because we want the world to know how fabulous you are, how amazing your brand is, and why people need to be buying from you. So we pick up where all of our clients leave off. You focus on your business, and we'll handle putting together all of the content that needs to be put out there about your business to generate the kind of buzz and traction that you need in order to grow.
I love that.
So if you're not putting out the content, you'll never be able to really reach the potential that your company has.
Sure.
Just doing social media and posting, it kind of falls flat, because what happens is all you're doing is selling. And that's not what marketing is about. Marketing is about providing value to people.
Yes.
It's about connecting with people. And if you're just pushing your products and services, it's never going to go anywhere. You really need to give people a reason to bite and to stick around and to follow you.
That is so fabulous. Yeah, and I know you're right, because I've done it all. I've done, people go, oh wow, you've built the most beautiful website and you have the free ebook and all that. But yet no one was coming to it before I had met you. And it is so fascinating because, again, it's that demystification, right?
Yes.
And there's so many millions of things, and I know, you're limited. You can only do a few social medias. Every time I go on anywhere, there's like 5 more little icons. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't even know what that means or how to do it.
Exactly. Each and every day there's a new platform popping up. It's Instagram, and now it's Periscope, which is like the new buzz that everyone is trying to figure out.
We do that for the show.
Exactly. and Like a Celebrity is also going to have a Periscope channel too. So we'll be starting that, I think, sometime next month. So it's really exciting. Okay. The bottom line is that's content.
Yes.
A webinar is content. A Google Hangout is content. It's providing information that your target audience is going to be able to digest and walk away with feeling better about themselves, more empowered, educated, feeling like they walked away a little bit better than when they started.
Fantastic.
Right? So, when it comes to search engine optimization, when you compare it to social media, it's really important for them to work together. Social media is kind of like one of those things that's constantly evolving. You never really know where your audience is, right? Sometimes they're on Instagram, sometimes they're on Facebook. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be exactly when you are, right? But Google is like everlasting.
Right.
Google is, so it's constantly working for you, even when you don't even realize it. It's 24/7. It's like a salesperson. Right? So you just want to make sure, in order for it to work for you, that you're going to show up when people are searching for your products and services.
Right.
I mean, I think the number now is like there are 4 billion Google searches every second.
That is amazing.
Crazy town.
Crazy town.
Crazy town. So it's kind of, when you think about it, people have to be searching for the products and services that you offer.
Right.
And the bottom line is you want to show up, because if you're not showing up, your competitors are, and then that's a big no-no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
you want to be wherever your competitors are. You want it. So, and the way, how I was talking about earlier, how the search engines have gotten so much smarter, it is very possible for a local brand or a smaller brand to show up with a national brand.
Interesting.
If you do it right, it's all about strategy and making sure that you're consistent in putting out the content.
Great.
Content marketing it's everything.
Okay.
It doesn't, whether you're doing social media or search engine optimization, if you don't have your own content, it's never really going to go as far as you want it to. It's always going to be a very frustrating, kind of laborious task.
Yes.
That's not fun. And marketing is fun. You're talking about your business.
That's why I found you.
Exactly.
Because you love it. I love doing talk shows.
Yes.
I love interviewing people.
Yes.
But for me, it's not fun. I mean, it is fun if you get it right and then you see something.
Exactly.
But that's the whole thing is, I think, finding, and we do that a lot with the show. We talk about how, you need to find the best expert at what they do. And that's, truly what you are. You really have this demystification process, and you really can help people build strong brands.
Yeah.
Now, what is your ideal client? Who do you like to work with?
Well, over the years, it just seems that I tend to attract the same type of client. It's the life-enhancing clients. It's the service-based businesses.
Okay.
I would have to say that 80% of my client base happens to be women. Or if it's a male-dominated industry, I'm usually dealing with the women because we tend to be the more creatives.
Sure.
And we tend to deal more with the details.
Okay.
Like, I'm a very big detail person. Yes. So if I have to say, it's going to be a heart-centered kind of a business.
Okay.
Creative businesses, those are typically what my business typically attracts.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I could actually talk about this all day because you do make it fun. You make it interesting and engaging.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. You know, I like, especially when people are very intimidated by it, I'm like, no, let's break it down into bite-sized chunks. This is exactly how we're going to approach it, and then they feel so much better about it, you know, because now it's not this big monster, you know? Yeah.
Well, and I imagine, you know, if you're working with that type of clientele and you're mostly, they're entrepreneurs, you know, we are like, okay, next. Like if it didn't work in I've been talking to you for 2 minutes, how come I haven't got on page 1?
Right.
But then you know, let's pull back a second and do X, Y, Z, and then you're gonna get there.
And then when they see the strategy playing out and they see that it's working, it's just, it's such a gratifying feeling for me.
Fantastic.
Because they really get it. That's when you see like the light in their eyes, like, oh my God, it's possible.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, I could talk about this all day long.
Me too.
But obviously we're almost out of time. So if people are watching and they're interested in engaging your services or just learning more, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Sure. Well, we have a website which can be found at www.likeacelebnyc.com. And we can also be found on Twitter, where we're very active at likeacelebnyc.com.
Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the passion that you have for what you do. It
Thank
makes it
you.
so fun.
It's great to work with you too. It's going to be an awesome ride.
Yes.